Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to come answer a few questions about hammer and chisel, the master's hammer and chisel that a lot of people have been talking about. I'm just trying to, I had a picture up, but it went away. So I haven't gotten mine yet. If you've been following along, you may have seen that that there's been some shipping issues with Beachbody stuff right now. So I actually don't have mine yet. It's coming supposedly Monday. I received something, but it wasn't hammer and chisel. But luckily I have this awesome service called Beachbody On Demand, so I can use it on my phone if I so like, or I usually use it on the computer, or I can stream it to the TV, get rid of that phone, or many other device I have. I have a tablet, you can use it on that. So that's one thing. If you do get it and you have Beachbody On Demand, you can use it online. All the materials are there. If you want to start right away with the workouts and the food plan, it's all right there. So, but I wanted to more answer some questions I've been getting. So first things first, can I do this program? Everyone wants to know that, right? It is an intermediate program, so it's not recommended for people who are straight up beginners. Some of the moves do have a little more jumping, and there's compound movements in some of the videos. So that could be a little tricky for someone who's just getting a start out. However, a lot of people say it's not for those with weight to lose, which I don't really put a lot of weight behind. So I think that it can be done by anyone with some experience with lifting weights. They're really good at form cues and just making, you're there alone. There's that. But they're good at telling you what to do, how to do it, what not to do. So that is great. There's also a safety video to give you a few tips on lifting weights from the ground and, keeping your bench in workout shape. So there's that. Now, next up is, what equipment do I need? Everybody asks me, do I need a bench? Well, I don't really have a true bench. There's some moves that my bench can't handle. If you've ever heard of the Transformer from the Firm series from, I guess, the 2000s, or the aughts, there was this video series where they had, it's like a double step, so it's a 8-inch step with a 6-inch step, and you can put them together. I think I have the dimensions right. It's long. You can also put one to the side and have a 45-degree angle, so it does have a lot of functionality. But there's some moves, anything facing the bench, that doesn't really work well on there. There's some moves that it's just too low for, because a traditional bench would be higher. But there is in every single video someone without a bench. There's also in every single video someone not using a pull-up bar. And even for the ones with a resistance band. Now, if you are using without a pull-up bar, you will need some sort of door attachment, or they have wall attachments for resistance bands to use to do a pull-up type move without a pull-up bar. I do not have a pull-up bar. We are in this house temporarily, so I didn't install one for this. I'm using a door attachment and a resistance band. So I have those, and that's what I'm using. And my bench doesn't work for everything. The weights, I haven't done all the workouts yet, but I'm told for women, most women aren't going above like 25 pounds, but you will need a range. There's a lot of workouts that use light, medium, and heavy weights, so you do want to have some choices. Other than that, you might want a mat, especially if you're working out on a hard floor. and there is a light resistance band used for some of the warm-ups, but it's shown with a towel as well. The deluxe workouts use a weighted ball that you can get with the deluxe workouts, but you can also use a weight for those. All right, so that's equipment. Now, the one everybody else asks is about the food. So the food for this is dealing with the little containers, just like the 21 Day Fix and some of the other, my husband just came home, some of the other features of the 21, or some of the other programs that have come out recently. So it is color-coded containers, and they do come with the base kit, but the formula is slightly different. Now there's different ways to do the formula if you want to lean out, if you want to maintain, or if you want to build muscle. So you're going to have a little different calculation based on what your goals are, which is kind of cool, right? So there isn't a section on treats. There's one for changing milk, like almond milk or regular milk, but not for wine and chocolate and such. So use your best judgment on that. For me, I'm calculating myself in the same bracket as I would have for 21 Day Fix. However, I was going a bracket up on that, but I am holding strong at the lowest bracket with the addition of Beachbody Performance line stuff. So I have been using most of the line, not the creatine, but not every day, and not all of them every day. Sorry. Then the other thing about the food, schedules. That was all I really had about the food. If you have questions, please let me know. The schedules. There's a 60-day schedule for that's for anyone. So that's 60 days of mostly alternating hammer and chisel days. So one day you'll be working out with Autumn, one day with Sagi. And the workouts are so dynamic. And don't think that you're only going to be lifting with Sagi and you're going to be having easy Autumn days, because it's totally not like that. Most of the workouts use weights. Most of them are pretty tough. They're more of a physical challenge than a mental challenge. I don't know if that makes sense to most other people, but me, I'm still enjoying the workouts, so I get up and I want to do them. I don't feel like, I can't do this again today. First off, you're not doing a lot. There's not that much repetition because there's so many workouts, which is just awesome. And there's a lot of variety in the workouts themselves. It's just been amazing. I mean, I'm on day 15. I think I've done 2 workouts twice. So it's really just every day is something different, and you're working your whole body most days, and you're going to feel these. And they're not that long, 30 to 40 minutes. Some days you might have a tack on 10-minute abs, or if you have the deluxe, 15-minute glutes. But it's at least under an hour, even if you do all the options. Then there's also a 30-day hammer calendar and a 30-day chisel calendar. So if you want to just chisel or just build, you have a calendar for that. Right now I'm doing the whole thing, the whole 60 days, but I don't know, maybe after I'll hammer or chisel. We'll see. So, what other questions are there? How do I feel? I feel great. I haven't been weighing myself much or really looking at that, actually. I was at the beginning, and I just realized, even though I was going down, I just don't want to be an everyday wearer. So I've been staying off the scale a little bit. But I wore a pair of pants the other day to work, so this was Tuesday. I wore a pair of pants that had been sitting in my closet because they were uncomfortable. They were the last pair of pants I bought before I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, so I bought them in 2012. And they kind of fit, but they weren't so comfortable. I wanted to wear them all day. So I wore them on Tuesday. They were falling off of me. And I'd had them out to wear a few weeks ago. So it's not like this was a long time ago that I'd tried them on. This was like a few weeks ago. I put them out. I was going to wear them, but then I opted for more comfortable pants. Yes, Tuesday they were uncomfortable because they were so big. So that's what I thought. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. I have a group starting on January 4th if you don't want to do this by yourself. I'll still be in it, and I'm love to support other people while doing these programs. If this isn't for you, I can help you find something else. If this is something you want to work towards, I can help you find a way to do that too. So I'm happy to help any way I can, all right? So I hope you're having a fantastic day, and please leave me any other questions you have. I'd love to answer them. All right? See you later.